Welcome back, my rogues. Today's question is, if you were creating a quiz round where the first participant to find a specified item in the house wins, what would be the funniest items to pick? Hope you enjoy, and check me out on Instagram. I just had a team building where each team had to find a CD. The older the more points they would get. They also had to find a fruit. The more obscure and exotic the better. Tell them to find the ugliest picture in the house. That'll be fun to watch. Newest VHS tape if you have any. A slightly different one, the best disguise they can come up with in say 35 minutes. That's a nice quiz round. Do you mean everyone in their own home or all in the same house? Edit home house. My keys. Frankly, if money was on the line I still wouldn't be able to find them. Edit also. The Beatles we rent would let their pod since they probably couldn't find it if money was on the liners. Well, the oldest minted coin. Ugliest underwear you own. Hide 20 dildos. Make the challenge to find all 21 dildos. The missing sock. Angry fist to sky. Postage stamp camera not on a phone ticket stub or playbill item starts W their first. Initial item made in their state well. I'm not sure how fun it will be to watch them since they'll either be off screen or running around. We did a scavenger hunt. W friends. 2 rules: device stays in place. Items can only be used once. Points: first person back gets 10 points. Everyone else W an item gets 5 points. Makes tallying the scores easy. My official answer here would be the most unflattering photo of your mother father. You know there would be some real gems there. My unofficial side story is that I recently, just pre-COVID, reluctantly went on a family cruise. We participated in a scavenger hunt with very strange items on the list. We were broken into small groups with complete strangers, given a list of 20 items and told we must return in under 20 minutes. That is not a lot of time on a 17-story cruise ship. Especially considering we couldn't split up. Off we went, sprinting through this damn ship, screaming at each other. Who has a red lipstick? What about a coin from Aruba? No one had a sock with a hole in it, so one member ripped apart her toddler's sock. We convinced a rando lady to loan us the Hawaiian shirt she was wearing and she tagged along for the rest of the hunt. We had 3 minutes left to get back to the meeting point. We were 6 floors up and at the end of the ship. We know the elevators won't come in time, so we start running down the stairs, yelling apologies to other passengers as we go. Some people were cheering for us. Most were annoyed. We got down to the correct floor with less than a minute left. We were stuck. There was a giant no through traffic sign on the doors. The only way back to midship was to go up or down 2 floors. Walk to midship, then take stairs back down. We didn't have time. We all looked at each other and nodded. We opened the door to the formal dining room on formal night and started racing those. The guests were in ball gowns and tuxedos. We were sweaty and panting, carrying towel animals, a piece of half-eaten fruit, spilled sunscreen, and other random treasures while we darted around and wait staff. The entire time I figured we would be stopped and asked to leave. Where? I'm not sure, but there is absolutely no way what we did was acceptable. We made it to the lobby with seconds to spare. We looked around and realized most of the other teams were children. Some parents were with youngest kids, but most were teenagers and 10-12 crowd. Our team won. Adrenaline took over and we all started screaming and cheering and dancing as we donned our golden medals. We fucking cheered ourselves in front of 50 children. I would say I'm embarrassed, but honestly the whole thing was so ridiculous it's a really good story to tell. Can anyone think of any funny double entendres, where the specified item could be interpreted to mean multiple things? You mean a scavenger hunt? 10mm socket. An ink pen that's not blue, black, or red. Possibly bonus points for rarer colors like brown. A dead wired light bulb. Everyone has at least one in their house, but no one seems to know where they keep it. Her condom. Dirtiest item among shots glass with a small amount of hard liquor poured in bunch of grass plucked from the garden. Hopefully someone locks themselves out of fruit. A souvenir. Their most precious picture. An item that they have stolen. An item that belongs to their room or flatmates. The first one who returns with a bit of mayonnaise or other dipper on their nose. First one to make a pretend line of cocaine using flour or powdered sugar on their table. Most useless card they have in their wallet. Most useless item they have ever bought. Alright folks, it's that part of the game where we vaguely describe a thing that is found in a common household. Here we go. What walks on 4 legs, eats, poops and sleeps all day? My husband's reading glasses. I'm tired of having to buy 10 pair a month cause he keeps losing them. Find them all. one of my hairs. The cat's hairs are the exact same size, so it would be hilarious to watch them compare the hairs. The singular dead battery in a pack of 80. Probably a bit late on the bandwagon. I do Googleable quizzes, and have done similar rounds. Here are mine. 1. Selfie of your whole team distorted by something glass that isn't a pair of glasses. 2. A picture of your team with a cuddly toy that through forced perspective is the same size as you. 3. Spell out the word virus COVID on the floor, using stuff you have in the room. Max 2 of the same item. 4. Photo of your team off a reflective surface that isn't a mirror. 5. A picture of what is known in Cockney rhyming slang as a dirty den. 10 or 106. A picture of you holding the answer to this riddle: what can travel the world whilst staying in the corner. 7. A picture of you holding both items that feature in the Cockney rhyming slang for sneeze bread and cheese. 8. Grab some tin foil and make a hat for the youngest team member. Best hat wins. 9. Shadow puppet. Make a shadow puppet of an animal. Best one wins 2 PTS. 10. Make a tower of stuff that reaches the ceiling of at least 5 items. 11. Selfie of the whole team through a toilet roll when the toilet roll meme was a thing. Teams get points for creativity and also speed. The chipped cup. Presuming that you don't have any, wait until someone just chips one. We actually had a round similar to this in our weekly virtual pub quiz with my friends. Things like competition on who has the most toilet paper and who can stack the most books in frame. My neon orange paint box that seems to end up in my daughter's room in her endless closet. Just to add, it holds small watercolors. And I have seen the dog carrier it off as well. My point, it's neon bright orange. How can I not find it? 2 weeks and nothing. My daughter cleaned her room. I made sure of that because she is like nearly all 11 years old and cuts corners. Not this time. I think my home has multiple wormholes. Hair ties or a packet of safety pins. I hosted a quiz which included a mini scavenger hunt last night. And my objects were the most out-of-date food stuff. You own an item from a foreign country, an item that looks like you, but isn't here. Photograph the most unusual footwear, the most impressive thing you can find, beginning with the first letter of your name. Funniest one was probably the item that looks like you, which was won by a pillow with fake eyelashes and hair extensions attached. Find the butt plug. Remote control. Something with a left-handed thread. A seaside rock. BC, we can't go outside. Mom's toys. Every year my mom hides a pickle-shaped Christmas ornament somewhere on our Christmas tree, and whoever finds it first gets an extra gift. It's extra hard both because she goes seriously overboard with the decorations and because the color of the pickle perfectly blends in with the tree's needles. I secretly think it's just an excuse to get us to show up for Christmas earlier to be the first to find it. Use sex items. Something you lost in it. Not only is it destined to be something bizarre, but when they're done, you get it back without having to look for it yourself. It's win-win-win. The TV remote, can't find it anywhere. Mom's pink lightsaber. Her crumb, they'll be looking for hours while you sit back laughing. Pot. Now it would be funny if the contestant brings weed instead of an actual cooking pot. Book with highest Scrabble value title. They have to write down the house phone number by memory. If it's kids, have them have a sleepover the nights before. Give them small objects that look like they have no value. X. A pebble, a penny, a candy wrapper, etc. Then tell them, keep this with you, don't lose it. They will lose it. Then make it so that the kids have to find as many of the items as they can in a time limit, say 30 minutes. They'll start looking all around, but the objects probably left the building through garbage or something. They'll just be frantically looking for some garbage and common items that they lost. PSSRY about my grammar cause IDC. I did this the other day. Had success with a single peppercorn. Is this question asking about the contestant's own house or a random house used for the show? Just some ideas. Weirdest kitchen gadget. Something you do not own, for example, something you borrowed and never have back. Proudest, most valuable possession, an autograph, diploma, etc. Go outside and find an ant or something you never use but still refuse to throw away. Like an old piece of clothing, etc. Something they want to throw away but can't, like an ugly sweater. A relative knitted a musical instrument. Here they can get creative if they don't own one, and try to make one. Something that came from a different country. Item furthest past the use by date.
Hope you liked this video. Stay frosty, my rebels.